Hey everybody, Zeptrosity here, and today we're going to look at these new blocks, these new stone blocks that have been introduced in the latest 1.8 update and the latest snapshots. These are some pretty cool blocks, but some say they don't have the best textures, so I thought I'd give it a little crack and see if I can try and make these blocks look good in some way. So, I'll show you what I have in store for you. So, over here, I have a pretty cool pattern with the andesite block, the polished andesite block to be exact, and this is a very nice looking block. It's got its beveled edges, which makes it look kind of 3D, and it goes quite well with the regular smooth stone and stone slabs, and I thought I'd just make a little checker pattern to show that off. That's pretty cool. Some other weird uses I found with it is I made like a little button type thing. I'm not too sure what else you'd want to describe it as, but I think it would be kind of cool, like have a little 3D block sticking out of the wall, I don't know, just for some detail. And this is a regular button, kind of looks cool in a way, and I thought, yeah, let's throw another block on top. That looks strange, maybe like a control panel or something with the little edges, I'm not too sure. Adds a bit more detail there. The andesite block also goes quite well with the granite block, the polished granite. That made a quite nice pattern with both the beveled edges. But what most people are worried about is this diorite stuff. This is quite an ugly block with all its annoying pixels, noisy pixels in the way. But the blocks do go pretty well. The polish goes quite well with the raw form. So you can see right here we've got a polished andesite with the raw andesite. Polished diorite with the raw diorite, and the same with the granite, which looks quite nice. What I've seen people do is use the diorite to make trees, and that looks pretty nice. The noisiness, I suppose, of the what are these called? I keep forgetting. Diorite. The noisiness of the diorite looks quite nice as leaves. Pretty cool. The polished diorite looks fairly alright with the quartz. It's quite silver-like. It depends on how you look at it. It's quite noisy though, which makes it hard to blend in with the quartz. But I've created like a ruined temple here, and it kind of has that feeling that this was like a quartz temple, but that's just been ruined. And yeah, I think that looks pretty awesome. That could come in handy sometime. Now, the diorite block also looks pretty cool with some black, because black and white, you know, those kind of colors. I've got the coal blocks here and wool, which both look pretty cool. I do prefer the coal blocks a little more, though. And the granite over here, I've just paired it up with some hardened clay, which also looks pretty nice. So we've got the regular hardened clay, just not stained at all. Then we've got some stained orange, stained yellow, stained red, and those look pretty nice, I'd say. And over here, what color is this? This is the light gray, and that also goes quite good as well. So, a few more patterns I want to show off. I've got furnaces here, and those look actually quite good with all sets of stones. The andesite, polished andesite looks quite good with it. It makes it, you know, kind of 3D with the beveled edges once again. Same with the granite, that looks quite nice too. And even the diorite, that doesn't look too bad in my opinion. Because it's slightly blackish, so you can make a nice checkered pattern with that as well. And I tried messing around with the diorite a bit more because everyone thinks it's an ugly block, so I tried to make some form of patterns and see what blocks could fit with it. I think cobblestone, it's alright-ish, maybe not, but I don't know, it could make for some interesting pathways, I'd say. Same goes with the gravel. Gravel looks, okay-ish in a way. From far away, it doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks like the diorite is like a white gravel in a way. But I think from far away, it looks kind of cool. So over here, I just have some wall designs for ways you could use the andesite in some of your builds. So I've got just some smooth stone here, and the andesite around as a border looks quite nice. The raw andesite looks very similar to the stone. It's quite difficult to tell the difference, but with this little property it has, being quite close, having such a close texture to the stone, you can make some very subtle patterns out of it, and it could still look pretty cool. Now over here I've decided to use the granite, which goes quite well with the brighter orangey, yellowy, reddish kind of clays, and that makes quite a nice little house thing. I think it could be quite nice maybe for a fireplace, or in these modern houses. They would look pretty nice in those, I'd say. So for lighting, I've also tried to come up with things. The jack-o'-lanterns I thought were kind of orange, so it would kind of fit the whole thing. It looks kind of okay. I decided to do it with the others too. They pretty much look okay, I'd say, but I'd probably prefer the redstone lamps. This is a lot more red, and that fits in a lot nicely, and it also fits in with the other two blocks types as well. That looks quite nice. And I tried some windows. So I've got some red stained clay here, red stained glass here, and that looks quite good with the reddishness, I suppose, reddishness of the granite here. And we've got white stained clay with white stained glass, with the diorite, and I think this is light grey with the andesite. I also have some black and white here, which both go quite nicely with the andesite, so decided to chuck those in too. But I think that's about it for my little ideas with these new blocks. I'm not too sure though, but I think these new blocks are okay. I hope they can change the diorite. It looks kind of in my opinion, but we will have to see. That was just my take on trying to make some nice looking things with the new blocks. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. So bye bye.